Willie Borland, congratulations on returning to the TV stage over the weekend. Obviously, been a little while since you're up there, but it must have been great to be back, sort of on that big stage.
No, 100%. Just happy to finally be back on the big stage after, was it three years since Ali Pali? So that's just good to get back on there. Felt good.
I was having a look back. Was obviously you played a game after the Bradley Brooks game. Was that the last time you actually played on a TV stage?
Well, apart from Modus,
Yeah.
apart from the Modus stuff, that was the last time I played on the stage against Cyril. So it's been a long time.
Haven't skipped a beat though. I mean, like you're playing some really good stuff the other night. Obviously, the result didn't quite go your way in the end. Were you happy with the performance overall?
I was happy with performance. As I said, I wanted to go up there and just prove that I could mix it with the big guys. Sorry, and I felt like I did do that. But obviously, the way Bunting's been playing, his talent just shone through, and he just done what I'd done to him the first two sets, and he punished me for every mistake I made, and he was deserved winner of the match.
At the point when you had a sort of a convincing lead, you were 2-0 up in that game. Did you feel like you had more than enough to get the job done, or were you waiting for him to sort of come back and produce the comeback that he did?
I always felt confident. There was not one point in the game where I felt not confident. I just think, as I said, the first two sets they flew in. Like I was playing some fantastic stuff, and I don't think Stephen's scoring was the best or what it can be. And then when I went to another, I think I gave him the kick up the bum, like the bum that he needed, and then he just started firing everywhere. And apart from the 75, when I missed the double six, he never gave me a chance.
Yeah. For yourself, though, I mean, sort of briefly mentioned it there. Getting back on the TV stage is a real big thing for yourself, and confidence going into this year must be in a great place after a cracking start to the year.
No, definitely. As I said, just even this is my second during the tour again, so just to be back on the tour when I got it back last year was absolutely amazing. Obviously, I never got the start I wanted then, and then the tail end of last year was great. So I've just continued the form from last year into this year. So hopefully see my name a lot more on even European stages and stuff. So I'm looking forward to the year beginning.
Yeah, you say the back end of last year was a real improvement. There's some really positive stuff towards the back end of 2024. Can you sort of put your finger on why there seemed to be an upturn in results for you over the last maybe 3 or 4 months?
Just life changed. Life changed for me, as I said. Without going into too much detail, a lot of personal stuff going on, and I wasn't. I was always happy going to Darts and looking forward to it, but I just sometimes I just didn't want to be there, and it became like a chore, and then I was like that I had to go, but no, after everything kind of settled down and we moved on and everything got better, the results just seemed to turn and they just continue to turn in my favour. So hopefully they keep going like that and I get a good few results this year.
You speak to so many darts players, and enjoyment is a really big factor. I guess when you've not got that, it's hard to turn up at the tournaments and get those results. But now I guess that's out the way. You've got the enjoyment back with the game. Hopefully the results will follow.
No, yeah, definitely. As I said, I tried my best in every game. There were sometimes even like when I wasn't feeling at my best, that I was like missing doubles and stuff, and I just thought the world was against me as well. But as I said, once I got that win and I started feeling good again, everything just clicked into place, and I was starting to get some good results, beating some big players. So now I'm just happy because I know that I've got the game to do it. So now I want to continue to do that.
Obviously, getting to the main stage, the main tournament, I guess, at the World Masters, probably a big tick in the box for you. But what do you now set as the goals moving forward? With obviously the Pro Tour starting next week and the season really kicking into action.
Just win as many games on the Pro Tours as I can, and then obviously trying my best to qualify for as many Euro Tours as I can, even though it's really hard. But no, just the Worlds is my main goal because obviously the the money jumps in the rankings, it could potentially keep the card. So as long as I make the Worlds, that would be a successful season for myself.
In your mind, if you do make that World Championship and you've got enough on the Pro Tour of Merit, is that probably enough this year to make sure you do retain that card?
I'm not too sure. As I say, I don't really look at the rankings, but obviously, like with the year that I had last year, it wasn't like a great start. So it would be a massive, massive boost, I would say. So yeah, obviously we'll take that when it comes, but there's a long way to go before that happens.
You mentioned those European tours, and I've spoke to a few players about it, revolving around the new rules, obviously with the top 16 getting those spots automatically in all of those Europe, all the, I think it's 13 European tour events. How much harder is that going to make it for the guys that, particularly the guys outside the top 32, to actually close the gap and sort of become those household names as well?
It's obviously it's going to be hard because like the guys away from say the top 32, like say 33 and below, they're all just as good as the guys at the top. But obviously, apart from the UK Open, and if some of them qualify for like the Push Championship finals, you never really get to see these guys. So everybody's just as good as each other. So it's just going to be a lot harder. Do you know what I mean? Because taking the guys out that have like the other top 16, top 32 guys that are already in the Euro Tour, you've still got to fight your way through so many talented players to get there. So it's just going to be the same as ever. Just so hard.
Yeah, I think lots of players that I've spoken to sort of say obviously the top guys are automatically in there. They've not got to win a game to get there. Obviously,
Mm,
we've got European Tour qualifiers coming up. I think it's Wednesday. You've got to win
yeah.
probably what, 3 or 4 games just to get onto an actual European Tour stage. Do you think it's going to be possible for like you guys to close the gap or?
I know. I don't think it's impossible. I just think it'll be harder than what it was because if you qualified for 3, 4, then you'd be happy because you'd get a sniff at the if you'd done well in them, you'd get a sniff at the European Championships. That's probably getting taken away from the guys at like the lower end of the scale. But no, the thing is, if the guys at like in ranked where I am, if we want to be where these guys are right now, we have to be getting better and consistently better and to try and catch you.
Just the last thing we've so often talked about Scottish darts with Gary Anderson and Peter Wright. Peter's obviously not in the greatest form in the world. We had a little bit of light, I guess, at the World Championships. Gary obviously lost first round at the Masters. The likes of yourself, Cammy Menzies, there's a few young lads as well. I know doing well in the JDC up there as well. Do you think there's a good sort of bright few years ahead for Scottish darts?
No, 100%. Do you know what I mean? Peter obviously isn't probably playing the best, but if he'll definitely come back. He's too good a player not to come back. Obviously, it depends on like what his mindset is and stuff. But nah, Peter's class, so's Gary. But like you've got, as I said, like Darren, you've got Greg. It's just got a tour card as well now. Um, Alan Suter as well. Do you know what I mean? They're all good players, and Cammy's just doing what Cammy should have done a few years ago. He's top class. He just needs to try and transition the form from the four onto the stage, and yeah, we could all be there. But again, it's consistency. I talk about it quite a lot. We just need to get that consistent form going, and you never know what can happen.
How well do you know Cammy? Because whenever we speak to him, he's absolutely mad. But I think everybody who meets him absolutely loves him, don't they?
I've known Cammy for years. Used to stay down his way as well. We've played a few doubles tournaments and that, and mate, he's crazy. He's a great guy, crazy. But he wears his heart on his sleeve. He likes emotion, but nah, he's a great guy. Really, really, really nice guy.
Oh, good. I really appreciate the time, Willie. Best of luck
No
for the
problem,
events
mate.
coming
No
up
problem. Thank
next
you very
week.
much, my man.
No worries. Catch up soon, Willie.
I said, take care, my man. Take care.